Hello viewers, today's dinner we're talking about the Eureka whirlwind lightspeed. This is actually technically a bagless Victory style Eureka vacuum. The Victory design was a bagged upright vacuum that Eureka had back in the 90s and early 2000s. I believe it was in the late 90s they stopped calling the Victories and they switched them to like the Boss Light, Mega Boss, Powered Line. I know the Power Line was one of them. Generally, they branded them different at certain stores. Sometimes they just sell the same ones, which is dumb because I don't get why they would do that. But this particular model was one of the higher end models. You had the Whirlwind, which was the normal one that had the square container and a little bit of a different design. But this is the more higher end one. These were pretty much the highest end Victory you could get. Or about higher than bagless one. I believe maybe the bag ones have like self-propelled and like a dirt finder. Or some kind of a dirt finder, because who would call it a dirt finder? We could call it something weird. I'm not entirely sure what I remember it being. But this is a bigger one. They used to make them. I don't know. At one point they made them. They were just like a 12-inch width. It's 15-inch, so it's pretty good. And these really were high-end vacuums back in the day. They really was overpriced, I think. Like, you could find this particular model at Big Lots. And Big Lots, they have them for a discount price. They wanted them at there for like $120. That's discount price. But then you're paying on Target and Sears, and you're gonna be paying like a good $250 for these. And this thing, it works okay, but it's just not my favorite vacuum. One of the reasons why is because it's quite bulky. It's very heavy, actually. Probably about 17 pounds. It's only a couple pounds less, a few pounds lighter than an old Kirby Heritage style vacuum. So those are like 20 pounds. So that's pretty good. Pretty darn heavy. And then like allergen filtration. And it's like allergen filtration. That's just a piece of cloth. That's just silly, I think. And since that, they just had way too much marketing technique. They have the Dirt Devil style filter in them, and the pre-motor filter. That's technically the post-motor filter. So I guess the filtration is slightly better than like a Abyssal Power Force, but they come at a way higher price. So we're back. And the things that I do like about them are that since they have the Dirt Devil style filter, they do produce a good amount of airflow, which is pretty good because the wind tunnels, which was one of their main competitors, had about as much airflow, so that's pretty good. And the on-off switch is a durable, nice on-off switch. It's not nothing like a Hoover Elite or something like that. You just got all the sticks and pins and stuff. This is another big fail point. Is these things feel really cheap. Like, listen to this thing. There's creaks around. This thing feels crappy. It's like that when you push it. So it's definitely the best to use. And it really does not have that much suction at all. That's definitely a big downside. They do have a headlight, which is good enough. The bristles, look how it does come off them. This thing's been sitting in the garage for a while. But like, these bristles are relatively stiff, but they don't, it's pretty much a dual row, kind of. But these ones don't have very much suction. They're built they aren't built very well. And they have not the best filtration ever. They clean okay, but they're just not my favorite vacuum. And then another thing is that that's another thing. The cords are kind of short. Like the cord ain't even very long. I thought about a wind tunnel back in 2000, back in the time when this was made. Let's check out when it was made. I think that'll hold it. Eureka Company, Bloomington, Illinois. Well, it is made in the U.S. That's pretty good. Maybe 2003. I wonder Eureka can maybe. I don't think it's doing very well. Oh, come on. Focus. Okay, well, it's from 2003, I think. Have that right there. That's actually something that's cool. Is that you can find those clock. That's actually kind of clock point, so it's good. Now it's all your victories. I don't think they have that, so that's nice. And I do have a good amount of adaptation, but they were just overpriced back in the day. And I think if I was shopping for back in the day, I would spend the extra 50, 60 bucks and get a wind tunnel. Or if I wanted to go cheap, I could probably get a 12 amp Hoover Elite for like 50, 60 bucks. I mean, it'd do pretty good. I mean, it cleans a lot better than this does. It lasts pretty much longer. There's none of these in the world. Or none of these really left anymore. Other people chuck them. And why is because it was kind of hard to maintain. That's another thing with these. I could put a belts on a wind. I could buy a wind tunnel battery back in 2000. Use it for about 5 years. I put new belts on it, clean the filters, put new filters in it, put a brand new HEPA bag in it, and put a new headlight in it, grease the motor bearings and all that. It'd be working for 15 more years. Do the same, keeps going. Do the same, keep going. Then you got 35-year-old vacuum and it's still going. Just fine. It's a bypass too, so it's actually working pretty good. Don't have to worry about hooking up a new box or anything into it. This thing, every like 2 months, you gotta change the belt. Gotta clean the filters. You gotta empty out the dirt bin. You gotta change all the filters and wash them or anything. Clean it up. Get the hair off the brush roll. It's very annoying, and it's hard to keep these things running. So that's something I think is very stupid about these things. That's why I don't like when people, Eureka fans, are like, "Oh yeah, this is one of the better Eurekas." It's actually barely even better than the airspeed that's at Walmart. That's really dumb, and it comes for like $275 more. So let's actually get this thing out and run the thing. It's actually not too terribly loud. Here we go. Is it let me suck up? It's not my shell around. I've been okay now, suction. That's a vibrating the hell. So now we're in the back of the garage. There might be some more down back here. So, I mean, it ain't terrible. I'm not saying on rugs, it really just doesn't. Sorry, my grandmother just came in here. Anyhow, this thing, I mean, it looks pretty good, but it just ain't the best. Like this thing came out here, this Eureka, came out legit $200 less than this thing did. This thing's a lot worse than that is. I mean, the build quality of this thing is definitely worse. It's horrendous. This thing's pretty bad too, but I mean, if this thing was $45, I would definitely snatch it up. but for $250, absolutely not. I'd rather pay $60, 75, $100 and get a Hoover Soft Hot Premium U4266-940 at Walmart. That's a lot better. So please subscribe, leave comments, and always, there's your dinner.